Brandon Wilson on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
60 Bison. You got nothing. 18 Pioneer.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
18 Cardinal. All day.
Check four.
Cowboy 80.
Kill. Turn up. Kill.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He's brought down
a quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Check 24. Switch.
60 Maverick.
Now Burrow, eluding the pressure right. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, down at the 33. Burrow looking to pass. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
And a Bengal 1st down.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Garyon Conley. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20.
They should have put a stamp on me in the locker room.
And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
Touchdown, Texans.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The return man, Wilson. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47.
Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike.
Here's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And 26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. This one hauled in by Sample. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down.
On for the field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
Bullock's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the three.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Their own 20-yard line.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at the 20.
Kill. Watch out, 55. Watch out.
The first carry down is Johnson, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
He was brought down.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Crunch. Shift. Alert. Check. Look. 54.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9.
24 is the mic. 59.
Out of the gun, Watson. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Go. 24 is the mic. Here we go, D. All day. Defense all day. All day.
Watson off play action. He's letting this one go for Fuller. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
A 4-yard pickup on the play.
Now it's Burrow. Flushed out right. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete.
Let's go.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left.
Stay with your man.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Get your swerve on.
Off of play action, it's Watson. And And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
Big stop, let's go! Hey, 59! 74! Out, 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 out!
Faking the give. Now Watson. Finding fouls complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
19! 57! Come on! Hey, 59! Watch quick!
A shotgun snap for Watson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Squeeze, double.
He goes full extension, and he's got it. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Bengal first down.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4.
They can't hang with us.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. John Ross, 37 yards, and the Bengals have taken the lead. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Bullock good on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 25.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Hey, here I come.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to have the hook up to QT. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Check 99. Check 99. Check safety. Check safety. 25. Check 59. 25. No. Oh, hey, no.
To throw again on second down. Watson. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to a touchdown? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
There for the tackle, Jacob Martin. Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up second and 9.
Burrow on play action. Going deep downfield for Ross. No, he almost had it.
Burrow's pass.
Already with one interception, just missing his second there. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down.
9 yards to go.
Burrow will throw. Steps away. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off at the 19. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
A big-time play there for the Texans. 41 yards. Now a first down throw, Watson. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
Let's get this.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's second and 21.
Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. 3 down, 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down, 3 down.
From the 50, it's Watson. He's letting it fly for Cooks. This is caught inside the 15.
That's good for a Texan.
A gain of 39 that time. That's now 2 big catches on this drive for him.
You know, the NFL keeps talking about the possibility of using video for coaching on the sidelines. That's not approved yet, but you can still use pictures. They've got to send his picture down to their defense and say, you see him? Cover him.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The ball on the 8 still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7.
Mike, 57. Cut.
Hey, 55. Hey, we got to snap it. 9 of them.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson.
Here we go.
Got a man open. It's Fuller for the Texans touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Texans have retaken the lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball out of the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands down the field as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Mike 51. Mike 51.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
19 Tiger. Silver. Riggs.
Mike's 5-4.
19 Lion. No such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. And this will be taken at the 13. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Flush to his right. This is caught. It's Boyd. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
I'm coming after you.
Out of from the gun. It's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. And this is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Push him back. Push him back. Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
51's the mic. 51's the mic.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. Buying time to his left. His pass caught at the 4. And the Bengals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Here's a run with Mixon. It's a good gain of him. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bengals are once again going to retake the lead. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Makes the score Bengals 17, Texans 14.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. You're down 3, under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
36, 36. 26, 59. 24 is the mic. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, 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 no.
Throwing again is Watson.
Check 24. Check, 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 check.
He's going to let it go again. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 25.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll buy some time right. He finds his running back, Mixon. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Trap 60. Switch up, switch up.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Watch the run, watch the run.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then they'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Check 26, check 26.
Check the backer, check the backer.
Check 3, check 3, check 3.
Shift, watch the shift.
The final shot before the break, Watson. Open man, the tight end fouls. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half.
All day, baby, all day.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission? Now the defense loses him. It's complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. Watson hitting Fuller with a big one. 44 yards. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
And now a hook up downfield on second down. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A huge play there for Houston. 1 yards. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the Bengals' 4-yard line.
On second and goal, Watson, and he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Kiki QT on the reception from Deshaun Watson as his guys are able to regain the lead.
This has to be great for the psyche of this offense. Presented with bad field position, they didn't let it stop them. They rolled downfield and scored a touchdown.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going, and the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Deshaun Watson.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Hey, we got to snap it.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Rolling to his right. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Von Bell. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3
right
times.
There, 54, right there. 54, Mike.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Gary and Conley. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. So now it's 2 straight drives that end with an interception.
And the first time, the first interception, they ended up getting 6 points out of it and taking the lead. Now they have an opportunity to increase that lead after their second pick on 2 drives.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Carl Lawson able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
13 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long, it's Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert at 3rd and 18.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
On 1st down, it's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing throwing again on second down. Watson flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Sam Hubbard making his presence felt in the backfield. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal?
We got three.
Check. Kill.
Check your hot read.
Watch that.
Watson off play action.
Bang, bang.
And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football. Now zapped right back in the other direction. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Ready, hut.
Mike 5-4.
Here's Burrow. Flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended for Joe Mixon. Incomplete.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Watch the curl. 7 Pirates. We got double up.
Right there.
Now it's Burrow. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Texans 28, Bengals 17.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And by rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
19 Tiger. Shift. 70 Ranger.
Now Burrow on first down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Brandon Williams. Back now in Houston, it's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th. Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll start with a handoff to Johnson. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Check 3. Alert. Alert. 49. Check 49. Joker. Showing up. Alert. Check.
From the gun, here's Watson.
Safety's creeping.
Under 10.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And the gain 40 yards total. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
At the 11-yard line.
Running from the gun, Johnson. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
By Von Bell. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Watson.
8-yard line.
Screen play, Johnson. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
That's
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3.
Hey, 59!
Come on, bring it, baby! And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Texans will add on to their lead.
Could not block that one any better. Everyone was accounted for, and a great surge by the offensive line.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Now it's Wilson. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 27. A big play there for Cincinnati. 43 yards.
Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Check. Right there.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow, eluding the pressure right. This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That puts them in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. Burrow will throw. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Hurt. 54. Mike 54. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
On 2nd down, Burrow. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Burrow with a touchdown connection to Tyler Boyd. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
35. Bengals 25.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
Off of play action, it's Watson. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? The Bengals gonna use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's gonna leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Rush in. 55. 57's a Mike. 57's a Mike. 65, 65, 65.
Here's Watson throwing on 3rd and long. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turn to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. From 10 yards out. And the Bengals use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score Texans 35. Bengals 32.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. Very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
He's got his tight end. It's Fells. 12 yards there and a 1st down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
A shotgun snap for Watson. He gets it left side to Johnson. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
Hey, let's get in them holes. Hey, find the
Watson.
Hey, pick it up, defense.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
They go play action, so they will look to throw. He's letting this one go for 5. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will finally go out of bounds, but not before he takes it down to the 25. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
Check 50.
The 1st down carry here for Johnson. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And they take a knee. And that'll set them back 5.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe. Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back, fire like dragon.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. This one 46 yards out. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over.
32.
Well, drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.